Hey everyone, I've had a few questions in the community and DMs asking me how to set up the proxies and the Dolphin anti-browser. So this is for people who run multiple stores. I always recommend in my GMC guidance document, which I'll be sharing shortly in the community, I always recommend if you're running multiple stores in multiple GMCs that you should use a solid proxy and browser plugin so that Google cannot identify and link your stores and GMCs together. So in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to purchase a proxy IP address and how to integrate it with the Dolphin anti-browser. So Dolphin Anti is a free software that you can use. I use it for all my Shopify stores. The website I use to purchase proxy IPs is a website called iproyal.com. You can purchase a 30-day IP address for $4, so it's quite reasonable. So let me just take you through this process. First, you are going to want to, if you don't have it already, you want to go to dolphin-anti.com, and you can download the software for free. It's highly recommended software. I've been using it for well over a year. It's a great piece of kit. So yeah, download that. I've already downloaded it. Create a free account, and when you've downloaded it and opened the software, it will look something like this. Okay, so there's two things you need. You need the Dolphin anti-browser software, which is this. You need to create a profile in here, which I'll show you what to do. Before that, we are going to have to purchase a proxy IP. For this demonstration, I'm going to purchase a US proxy. So the website, just to confirm, is iproyal.com. Now this is an important part. The proxy type that you want to purchase is ISP. I'll just find that for you. So you can see I've got previous orders in this account. So yeah, I'm going to create a new order. So it's simply, you log in here, click on ISP, create a new order. Again, as I said, I'm going to do a 30-day order. I'm going to pick United States for my Shopify store. So in general, you're going to create a proxy or purchase a proxy, obviously for the main market of your Shopify store. So if you've got a UK store, you'd want to use a UK proxy. If you've got an Australian store, you're going to want to use an Australian proxy, and so forth. So yeah, that's all you do. You just want to purchase one for 30 days. It's going to cost you $4. Don't need to click on any of these settings. If we just click continue here, we're using the funds in our account. I'm just going to use the balance here. Complete this order. So this is 30 days. It's an ISP proxy. This is the one you want. Complete the order. Okay. Just let that order go through. Now, this is it. So we've done the purchase. Let's just copy the proxy details from here. You will also get an email with the actual proxy details. But what I'm going to do is use this copy feature, and I'm going to copy this into my Dolphin anti setup. So again, as I said earlier, I'm going to create a new profile here. Create a profile. So a profile is, in essence, it's like a browser window dedicated to this proxy. So, you know, if you've got your store in America, so we're going to call this our USA Shopify store as an example. Every time you log into the GMC or the Google Ads, you're going to want to log in through this window, this browser window. This is so Google cannot detect you, so you can generate new fingerprints. It just gives it a different kind of setting. But the most important thing here is adding your new proxy, which you've just purchased. So I've just, as you've seen what I did there. I copied that using this link in IP Royal. Just clicked on the copy button. Now that I'm in my Dolphin API, I just pasted it in here. Let me just do that again. Just Control V, paste it. So that's copying the IP address, the ports, the username, the password, and this is just checking the connection. Sometimes it can take 30 seconds just to initialize, but that should be okay. It should come up with an American flag here because it's an American proxy. Check that. So that's our IP address, that's the port number, username and password. So that's what we've copied into this. Sometimes this can just take a few seconds. I've seen this happening quite a few times. I'm going to just create this profile now. So when you create a profile, you're going to get a window here. Again, if you've got multiple profiles, you might have USA Shopify store, UK Shopify store, Australia Shopify store, or obviously you would probably use your store name here. So anytime you log into your GMC or your Google Ads account, you would use this window. So let me see if this is connected yet. Yes, so we've got that. Here's the proxy IP we purchased. The connection is now good. We've got the American flag. Now let's open the proxy. So this is just going to open up a brand new browser, nothing in it, never been used before. I'm going to go to google.com. I always recommend that you do a little bit of browsing to generate some history before you actually go to create your GMC. So as I'll outline in some of my future videos, what we're wanting to use this for is 1, to create a Gmail account, 2, to create our GMC for our Shopify store, and 3, I also use it to create my Google Ads account. So everything is in the one window. Now I just want to point out right here, right now, that I do not use this setup to log into Shopify. Shopify does not like you logging in using VPNs and proxy IPs. So this step is only for creating your new Gmail accounts, your new GMC account, and Google Ads. So I keep, for each store, I have a different window for each country and store that I'm operating. So again, I would do some kind of general browsing in here for a bit, and then I would eventually set up my Gmail account. And then once the Gmail account's been set up, I would then set up my Google Merchant Center in here, and then eventually the Google Ads account as well. So everything would be contained in this. So you can start to open it, you can close it to stop it. Yeah, this creates like a whole history for you logging into Google under this IP address. So if you want to create a Gmail account, you would go in here and you would complete the process. So yeah, this is how I set up my multi-store environment. So I've typically got maybe 10 different profiles, and I've got stores in Netherlands, stores in the UK, stores in Sweden, and again, generally I pick the proxy IP address for the main market, the first market, generally the country that I'm setting as a default country in the Google Merchant Center. So this is the proxy IP and the Dolphin ANTI setup that I will refer to in my video tutorials. It's free. Well, Dolphin ANTI is free, proxies are cheap, but it's a great way of keeping a real separation between your stores. And the reason I've always done this setup is because Google tends to link stores if you keep logging in on the same browser and same IP address. And what I've found, and what other members have found, is that if you get a misrepresentation error on one of your stores, if they're all linked by IP address or other means, then there's a chance that you can have a complete domino effect, and it can wipe out all your stores within 24 hours, which obviously would be a disaster. So this is a GMC protection mechanism. A lot of people have used it with success, a lot of people don't use it. I've always used it, and it just gives me the comfort knowing that if one of my GMCs goes down, the chances of it affecting other stores are literally zero. So this is how to set up your proxy IP and your Dolphin anti-browser environment for multi-store setup.